Well, welcome back to the Gold Globe Report. I'm your host, Courtenay DeHoff. This is the Farnham, AQHA, and Equine Select World Show. Earlier today, we crowned your junior and senior cutting world champions. We start with Austin Johnson and his great horse, Pound Sign. We saved the best for last in the junior cutting. NCHA trainer Austin Johnson was able to find 3 fresh cows left standing in the herd to put together a beautiful run worth $219.5 to clinch the world title. In the senior cutting, it was Andrew Sherrard and C-Spot Betty bringing home the Gold Globe. Andrew, talk us through this. You were in the middle of the pack, so you had some fresh cows to choose from. It was a really beautiful run. It seemed pretty flawless.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a good draw for that set of cattle being right in the middle. My first cow was maybe a little gentler than I wanted, but that mare's really pretty, and I knew she was ready today, and so, I come back and cut the yellow baldy, and it was real good, and then finished on the black cow, and that horse is always going to give you everything she has.
Very good. Owned, as I mentioned, by Mark and Ava Gardner out of Kansas. Now, have you shown this horse, I assume, before?
Yes, ma'am. We've had this horse for about 2 years now, I believe. She's coming 7, yeah, and we bought her at the end of her 6-year-old year. She's always been special.
Well, how special is it to win a Gold Globe? You're a world champion. That's got to feel good. Not a bad day at the office.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. It's good to win anywhere. It's tough anywhere. And so, anytime that you can make it work with what we do, all the cattle and all the variables, it's a good day.
Well, Andrew, you are the world champion. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
For many of our AQHA World Show contestants, a custom cowboy hat by Shorty's Caboy Hattery is a wardrobe staple. For 31 years, Shorty Koger has been designing hats for the who's who of the equine world. Last week, Shorty was inducted into the Cowgirl Hall of Fame in Fort Worth, Texas. A true honor, according to Shorty.
Well, what an honor this is to be here amongst all you people and all these cowgirls that are so wonderful. And I'd like to thank the Cowgirl Hall of Fame for honoring me with this prestigious award. I will never forget this moment, but I must give God the glory for all he has allowed me to do in my life.
Shorty is the official custom hatter of AQHA and one of the only female-run custom hatteries in the world. Back in the early days, AQHA legend and professional horsewoman Carol Rose wasn't so sure that Shorty was cut out to make hats.
And a lady I want to mention is Miss Carol Rose. She walked by my booth for 16 years and commented that an Okie could not make a custom hat. Well, I got to tell you, I've been doing it 31 years. And she is now my best friend, and she has many hats. So I proved her wrong.
On this morning's show, we gave you a quick glimpse of our great trade show here at the AQHA World Show. And now our Kylan is catching up with another great vendor.
Thanks, Courtney. I'm here at the Rockin J booth with Rod. Rod, tell me a little bit about your booth and the services that you provide here.
We are a custom horse stall manufacturer. Been in business for 40 years, right here in Oklahoma, a little town called Manford. And we provide horse stalls that are custom made for each individual's barn, and they choose the options, styles, everything they want, and that's what we do for them.
Great. So you're a longtime supporter of AQHA. Can you tell me a little bit about why you like to be involved with this association?
Well, we've had, or still have horses, and so we kind of fit in with this whole thing, and at some point we hope everyone needs stalls for their barn, and so it just makes sense, especially since the AQHA shows are now here in Oklahoma, and we're just 100 miles from here, that this is where we want to be and what we need to do.
Well, thank you for being a supporter of AQHA, and we hope you have a great show.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
The 42nd Triangle Fall sale wrapped up yesterday with a new sale average of $12,900. The high-selling mare Hip 282 driving Miss M sold for $90,000, consigned by Phil and Mary Rapp. The high-selling stallion was Hip 201 New Cat in Town, a 2008 Blue Roan consigned by Creek Plantation, sold for $77,000. This has been your Gold Globe Report. I'm your host, Courtenay DeHoff. Be sure to tune in twice daily as we bring you all the results and all of the behind-the-scenes action. We'll see you tomorrow.